He must get me.
City's burning, power's gone. Silence screams where we belong. Empty shelves and broken streets. Boots on gravel, no retreat. Sirens dead, the grid is down. Ashes falling on this town. They thought we'd fold, they thought we'd run. But we've been ready since day one. We saw it coming miles away, while they just laughed and walked away. Now it's time to draw the line. This is ours, this fight is mine. Preppers will survive through the fire. We stay alive, stand our ground, we won't divide.
Preppers will survive.
Of course we will. Just like country boys will survive.
Yeah. You know, I've got a lot of flack on TikTok because I put this on TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just copying it from Hank Williams Jr. And I'm like, well, yeah,
I would have
but
said.
I changed a lot of it around. This is true. I did. And it doesn't start out the same or anything. It's just a little copiness.
Well,
Because that's where I got it from, you know. And I didn't do string a trout line and, you know, all that. I could have because that's a good, you know, that's some good lyrics there.
that's some good eating too.
Yeah. There he is. He took the scenic route.
He took a wrong turn. He must have been going through West Virginia.
Eric, did you go get you a snack or something?
I had to let Jack out. He got on something. I don't know what it was, but I heard him running through the backyard. So
Oh,
probably a possum or something.
it's
She's right here beside of me, keeping me straight. Jenny wants to know where you was at.
I'm right here.
Oh, I could put Chad up on this one. Phantom V8.
Oh, there goes the bot. It's
Yeah,
kicking in.
Gina, any
One of
woman
the
that
first
can
things
put up-
I want. Oh, go ahead.
any woman that can put up with me for 46 years is a damn good woman.
You mean more than 15 minutes?
And why's it got to be a woman?
I'm not, no, I'm not that way.
No, I'm not talking about that way.
Explain yourself.
Well, just like hanging out, you know, just like me, people can only take so much of me and then they got to go.
I
That's a
reckon,
joke. Jeff, that's a joke. I'm just
I
busting
figured that. Prepper 101, what up?
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, did you guys see where they're suing Trump for doing the reflection poll?
Oh, God.
What is that?
Well, You don't know what the reflection pool is in Washington?
It's in front of both monuments.
It's the really long one that's in front of or in back of, or however you want to look at it, Lincoln Memorial and the obelisk.
I ain't
Washington.
heard nothing about that.
And then they have there's the walls and stuff for our soldiers and whatnot.
Okay.
But the pole itself, he wants to make it look nice, and because it does, it looks like crap.
Yeah.
And you still have people complaining, oh, he's going to spend $1 million and some dollars to paint it blue. Well, it's a little bit more than that, but fact being is, Obama spent, what was it, $8 million for restoration of it, and did a very bad job of it.
Yeah.
So Trump wants to do it nice, and it's going to $1 million and 1.8 or something like that. Anyways, they're suing him because it's going to make it look horrible and this and that, and the same people who are stopping him from doing the ballroom.
Yeah. Because they're losing.
Yeah. Anything that looks like it's going to be good, it's can't have it,
Well, I've said it before, and I don't understand why he don't do it. If he wants something done bad enough, all he's got to do is say he don't want this done because it looked terrible or tacky, and that'd be the first thing they want done.
Oh yeah. Well, to me, it just makes them look even worse. Now, the ballroom thing, there's all the talk about, it's not just the ballroom. It's, he's building this under there. He's building that. He's building, all kinds of other stuff. There's already that kind of stuff underneath there.
I was just fixing to say, what part of the White House don't have that under there?
Yeah. And a lot of it's documented,
Yeah.
throughout the years. It's been leaked out, and, but there are things under there we don't even know, that hasn't been leaked out. And I think as soon as something is leaked out, it's leaked out for a reason, so they can do other things.
Yeah. That's the only reason something gets leaked out.
Yeah.
Nowadays. I was reading what Proper 101 said up
Which part?
okay. Let's see. Jenna, my wife and I have had 3 beautiful years of marriage. We've been married 20 years, but we've had 3 beautiful years.
Yeah, and I still don't understand this. The U.S. might move troops from Germany to another UN or EU nation. That's already been done. That was done last year. I don't understand why it's becoming public knowledge now when it has already been done. Last year, even the year before that, soldiers at certain bases in Germany weren't allowed to leave the base because they were constantly protested and stuff over there.
Yeah.
and it didn't have to do with last
Smoke
guy
that
in
cowboy.
office. And like I said, they were moved out last year, and all of a sudden it's big news. And again, I think it's one of those look here thing.
I've learned through the years when they want you to look at something hard and heavy, look somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, the thing being, it's said they're
They won't.
moving troops out because Germany doesn't want to back us for the thing in Iran, which is part of what I was going to talk about tonight. Was everybody thinks, peace talks this and peace talks that, and nothing's happening over there. It is. There's a lot happening over there. And we will start here. I'm surprised we haven't started yet. Doing what we were doing before.
That's coming.
And the thing is that, which is very odd, but Israel claims they have a secret base in Iran, or not Iran, but Iraq. And I'm like, what? It's not secret anymore. You just told everybody.
Right. Not no more, ain't.
And again, that's one of those look over here things. And
But it wouldn't surprise me if they did, though.
Oh, I know they do, just like we do. It's not secret though. We have secret, or did have secret bases in Syria, just like we have secret bases all over the place. Some are secret, some everybody knows about.
Damn.
Usually, if you say you have a secret base, it means it's been found out. So you claim it.
Well, that does kind of make a little sense there.
Yeah.
Dixie would be tickled pink if I was to shave.
Yeah, and he said it's to start the bombing again here shortly, which I don't 100% say it never stopped, because they never stopped, so to speak.
In one
It's just one of those things. Even though they say it's peace talks, there was still a lot of stuff happening. What was it, a few days ago when they claimed that they hit our ships and stuff? And we claimed that, nothing was hit, and we shot everything down. Of course, some of the stuff that they fire are hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and you have so much time to take those things out ahead of time.
Yeah.
Especially from the ship itself.
Exactly, Dana.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice. I just now noticed this. Carrie Lake Trump just nominated her to be ambassador to Jamaica.
Carrie Lake.
Yeah,
That's weird.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Talk show.
No, she was going for governor of Arizona.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and kind of got screwed over type of thing, if you want to call it that.
Kind of. She did.
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that story about the. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the title is "Here We Go Again." Lawsuit filed to block President Trump from painting the reflective pole blue. Now, it's probably because he's painting it blue is what the issue is. But what
Well, hell,
color
the
would you? What other color would you paint it?
other
Water
side
is-
ought to be happy about it.
Water is blue.
Watch them start saying red. Paint it red.
Yeah, that. Let me click the link. Trying to click it. Oh, and I'm not sure. Maybe Grace can clue me in on this one. Evidently, New Yorkers are saying Ma'am Danby or whatever the heck his name is. Administration orders to ruin Mother's Day for countless families. That's the headline, evidently.
I saw a little something about that.
So how do they ruin Mother's Day?
I didn't
All
think
right.
you could really. I mean,
Well, I'm sure you could, but I just want to
Yeah.
know how or why. How do they do that?
Close all the restaurants.
File issued filming permits for a Quiet Place 3 for Sunday in a historical neighborhood where residents were jolted awake with pre-dawn sounds of explosions and had to navigate traffic and parking chaos all day. Residents were left not so quietly fumbling at a Mandani administration for issuing permits to Paramount Pictures to film a blockbuster sequel on a special day, gobbling up parking slots and dozens of streets, creating a Mother's Day madhouse in the neighborhood. Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess. One woman who crossed into the movie set with her daughter as a protest. Okay. Mother's Day is terrible because they blocked the whole effing place. It's already ruined, he told the newspaper. Yeah, evidently that's what it was. And it started at 4 a.m. Okay, yeah, now that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I
If
think one we
booms and
both
bangs or, something going off at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. The,
see. They don't tell you everything.
yeah. Yeah. It's very, very bottom. And then you hear, oh, it started at 4 a.m.
Well, that's so you read the whole article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. And I'm still waiting to hear if there's anybody going over to Ethiopia and all those countries where all these Christians are being deleted. Nothing. No aid or nothing. It's just but the stories are coming out, of a whole school, all the kids and all the teachers, but nobody going over to help.
Let's see, what was the name of that movie? Machine Gun Preacher. Need to put him over there.
Who was in that, Jeff?
What's that?
Who was in that?
I can't think of the name.
That
We
sounds familiar.
Spartacus, or we are, where he kicks him off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gerard Butler guy.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
Now,
Sparta. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he played Leonidas.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I did not know it at the time, but that movie was based on true events.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Even to the guy who deceived him.
Yeah.
Xerxes. Oh, that freaky guy.
Yeah.
Like elephant.
I'm talking about Machine Gun Preacher.
Oh, well, we're talking about 300. Which there was more than 300, but there was 300 Spartans, and there were
free Greek
300, or there was a few more of the other guys. Most of them ran off though.
Okay, now did you read on in your history books what happened to the ones who deleted the 300? They got massacred.
Well, sure.
Eventually,
his 1 century went back and told everyone, and they had the Greek army and the free Greek, and they were outnumbered, but they were better fighters.
Yeah.
But they got up.
They fought the Persians, which is basically Iranians.
Yeah.
Before it was Iran, it was Persia. So.
Yeah.
But they got the army up, and they went after them. And they said,
well,
bye-bye.
the most of them died at sea. It wasn't even a lot of it was hand to hand, but on the sea.
Okay.
But last I heard, and I already know this is not really big news. Trump says Iran's ceasefire is on life support, and he's considering doing the deed again, which I think that deed's already in motion.
You know what I heard today, which didn't surprise me, was the UAE, United Arab Emirates. They're actually in Iran fighting. They sent a small force over there, and they're in there. Now that's right
Yeah.
off on B, so you take it for what it's worth, but you know,
Well, most people don't realize Iran is a very, very, except for by air, very hard. Because there was talk like, oh, send the Marines in on the beach.
take forever.
There may be a beach, but then you have cliffs all along that strait. It's all cliffs. There are places you get into there, but you know where do you think they're going to be setting?
Yeah, I think
I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's
Hey, Vicky.
that country is set pretty good for just by their terrain, and it is freaking hot over there right now.
yeah.
Where my son is, he said it's 100% humidity and 120 degrees.
Whoosh.
No.
Yep.
They ought to come up with a built-in air conditioner for our troops in their uniform.
AC doesn't work over there. They have to wear protective covering over. You can't go out without like if you think, oh, let's go out without a shirt or something. The wind is always blowing. Imagine 120 degree wind blowing on you. Imagine what that does to your skin.
Hell, I'd be dead the first day.
I wouldn't want to do it.
No.
I mean, that's like Arizona with 100% humidity. Oh. Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure if they're in there, like they say they are, they got an Uber from the U.S. Army. Over
oh
there.
yeah.
Dropped them in behind where they needed to be.
You're talking about the Kurds?
No, the UAE going in with a force.
Oh. Well,
'Cause they're
that's
on the other side of the straits. They're right on the horn.
yeah, and that's the talk with about their secret base, which again is not secret if you're talking about it.
Well, they were recently attacked, so they're not going to sit by and.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is that others are getting attacked too.
I'm sure they're involved with going in too.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they brought some packages of toys in with them too for distribution to the resistance, if you will.
Yeah, that's the last thing I seen about. Trump was talking about the Kurds, very disappointed in them and whatnot.
Would you quit?
I don't know though. They're in northern Iraq though.
Well, we delivered things to them, and they were supposed to do something. They didn't.
Flatten the page, okay? There. Trying to find Pam. I can't find her.
There's a Pam in here.
Yeah, it is
It's
too.
Ram.
It's what?
Ram.
Hey, you know around Pam?
Be quiet.
That be that way.
Israel was
Hello,
I
San
think this was
Diego.
801. Sirens went off
Bester.
in northern Israel.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they'll be going in again.
804, Pakistan allowed Iranian aircraft to park on its airfields for potential shielding from U.S. strikes. Another reason why we shouldn't be
Oh, really? Okay.
don't trust them.
No, I wonder what Modi
They're-
thinks of that.
They're on the side of Iran, acting like they're neutral.
Shit.
Maybe that's a setup. It's like here they're all out in the open. Come on and get it.
Depends how much you get paid. Not saying we would pay them, but you know.
I think a lot of the payments are coming from all of the oil producing countries in that area. They're the ones
Yeah.
with the trillions of dollars. Let them pay for it. We paid for enough. I'd rather see a homeless vet get taken off the street than throw money at doing that when they've got plenty of it.
Oh yeah. And then there's the Who, not the group, or
Yeah.
not the band, is going off and fear, fear, fear again.
Oh yeah.
The hand tea stuff.
Mhm. They said it was allegedly it was some tourists that went, I forget what country they went ashore on, and they think they picked it up from rodents. So air molecules in the air that, spores or whatever, and
Yeah.
brought it back on the ship. I think there's 4 people have passed from that so far from the ship. But that's old news, so it could be more. I don't know.
Yeah. And if you remember right, that's kind of how the last one kicked off, was on a ship, and then it's over here, it's over there, and then it's in Washington State.
I thought number 19 kicked off in the town of Wuhan.
Well, yeah, but when it started spreading, it was on a ship, and then you would see one country, you have
Right.
2 of these, and you have another country have 3, and then when it hit here, allegedly it started in Washington.
Exactly, Jennifer.
I think they did it purposely.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, China did.
yeah.
Well, now, if you remember,
They sent a bunch of tourists, Chinese tourists, over to Italy when that first started, and they decimated the elderly population over there.
what I think happened is when they had the Olympics over there and all the countries came together, in that one little area, they released a lot of it.
Well, it was already started before that, though.
Yeah,
I
but
I
That
don't think
means-
it's like a country. I think there's higher up from the countries. The people who are pulling all the strings.
Yep.
Aliens.
No, it's not aliens. Oh, there's some good stories coming out. Oh boy. I'm more interested in the ones that are in that list that are described in the Bible. You know, and I'm not saying, because
I've
I
seen
took
that.
a lot of flack for how dare you sit down and have roast marshmallows with aliens. You know they're demons.
Yes and no.
You talk
Well,
about
the thing is, just because there are angels described there throughout the history, angels as being something unidentified, meaning a UFO-ish type or whatever they call them, you know. That doesn't mean they're a demon it could just be they seen an angel, you know, helping somebody or whatnot. And that's one of the angels they seen is that one that has I think it's 5 rings, rotating rings around an eyeball.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
described in the Bible.
Yeah.
Now, after you mentioned something, I did see the article, what you was talking about last week.
Yeah.
And I have seen that picture before, but it seems like it was released from NASA quite a few years back. Something similar to that.
Yeah, that's just because somebody calls it one thing, especially if a man calls it one thing, doesn't mean it's because you don't understand it, doesn't mean it's a demon. You know, there are many things that are unseen that people don't understand.
It seems like to me in the book, it says that some angels are meant to be feared.
Oh yeah.
You know, that they're not going to look like what we expect them to look like. You know, like cherubims, which look like winged angels. You know, the pictures put out there.
And the thing is, whatever it is, be it an alien, a muskrat, or whatever, who created it?
Right.
God did. He created everything. So there's a reason behind it. Doesn't mean it's good, bad, or whatever. You're supposed to have faith in what his plan is, not, oh no, it's a demon. Shoosh, shoosh, shoosh. Because there are going to be a lot of people follow the wrong person or the wrong because they think he's the right one, when there's a book that tells you exactly who and who not to follow.
Yeah. You know, you look powerful thirsty. Somebody, looks like to me, somebody needs to buy you a couple of cups of coffee there.
Yeah, I'm out of coffee.
Yeah, we all need to go buy him some coffee.
I'm waiting for next week, because I think next week is if anything, I'm gonna get out on a lake
There you go.
I've been wanting to get out in the river, but the river's way too flooded. I don't want to. I don't want to be going trying to paddle upstream and end up 10 miles down the stream or something and have to carry that thing back to the car.
Let me tell you. Went fishing on Mother's Day. Okay. I caught two brim. One of them was right nice. My granddaughter, who was 8 years old, caught 4 of them within 10 minutes after she got there. I gave up.
Yeah, there's more demons in human form that you got to worry about than demons you don't see.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah. Oops.
What? You click Eric off.
No, I clicked on that instead. The breaking of the record. I haven't followed it for a long time, but I think 11,000 is our record for clicking the little heart thing on the side.
Oh, really? I don't have it up here.
Well, you don't have it on StreamYard. It's on YouTube side.
At 10 o'clock, I'm going to go ahead and cut loose and let y'all two have it.
Well, I usually only stay up here for an hour on Monday because I already did an hour already on other one.
Bushcraft, we know how that goes.
Yeah.
Especially if it was 101.
But I also did see that Trump is wanting to slash the gas tax.
Yep. Bull loading.
It would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
Even if it was a temporary thing and then gradually put it back where it was.
Well, now, look at it like this. Okay. We had Mother's Day Sunday. We've got,
Saturday we have
this is my story.
Okay.
Back up.
a summer party.
Okay, we got another, let's say, holiday coming up this summer, and we got 4th of July and all that. What year can y'all tell me that gas did not increase this time of the year?
You mean during the 4th? Yeah,
Yeah.
It always does.
And right after, what is it, Labor Day, it starts coming down.
Yeah.
Labor Day, Memorial Day, excuse me.
Memorial Day, yeah.
That's coming up soon.
Is it this Sunday?
No.
Removal of the gas tax would be great, but that's got to be done by Congress. He just can't.
Yeah.
He just can't say do
Well,
it.
he can put it up.
Yeah, but
Doesn't say it's going to happen.
He's got a
Because-
Senate that's sitting on their hands, especially that Thune. He's worthless.
It's not that far up.
Yeah. But well, I said before, when you go to the gas pump, they have to list how much your taxes are, and it's different in different states. And I think it's like 70 cents a gallon is tax.
Right.
And again, it's different in every state. But if you, and that's just like soda has its own tax, beer, cigarettes,
Liquor.
yeah, liquor is another one that has an extra tax on it instead of just a sales tax.
If they're going to tax cigarettes, why can't they tax alcohol too?
They do.
They do.
Not like they do cigarettes, they don't.
Not as bad, but it's up there.
Yeah.
And just like and soda's again another thing that People don't realize that there's an extra tax on soda.
True. I think the only, I learned something today.
Georgia's
Did you know
taxes,
No, not that.
gas or tax. Here, let me see.
Yes.
Do you know that soft drink Dr. Pepper was invented in Texas?
Yes,
As a
tax.
matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken, they said that is the oldest soft drink in the United States. Dr. Pepper.
I wouldn't say that. There's sassafras and root beer and
Soft drink.
sarsaparilla.
Quit getting
That's pretty old too. As of May 2026, Alaska is the lowest gasoline tax in the United States.
Okay. Hawaii's got to be the highest.
Other low tax states is Hawaii.
It's the 25th.
Wow. Hawaii is 17 cents per gallon tax. That's a lot cheaper. Highest is 70. California, Illinois is 66. Washington is 59.
Darn. What's North Kakalaki?
I don't. Let me see if I can get a list.
What, 75%?
List by state. Okay, let's see if we get. Okay, this is better.
Dr. Pepper's good.
Alabama is 29 cents per gallon.
I like chili.
Alaska is 8 cents. Arizona is 19. Arkansas is 21. California is 69 to 70 cents. Colorado is 22. Connecticut is 52. Delaware is 23. Florida is 39. Georgia is 33. Hawaii is 18 cents. Idaho is 33. Illinois is 66 to 67. Indiana is 35 to 56. That's a big jump for Indiana. Iowa is 33. Kansas 27. Kentucky is 35. Louisiana is 20. Maine is 31. Maryland is 36. Massachusetts 27. Michigan is 52. Dang.
You're right, Barry.
Including sales tax.
Damn.
Minnesota is 33. Mississippi is 18. Missouri is 24. Montana is 33. Nebraska 31. Nevada 35. New Hampshire 23. New Jersey is 49.
Ooh.
New Mexico is 17. New York is 23. Oh, didn't see that coming. I figured it'd be higher than that.
Yeah.
North Carolina is 41.
Now,
North Dakota is 23. Ohio is 38. Oklahoma is 20. Oregon is 40. Pennsylvania is 58. Ooh. Rhode Island is 38. South Carolina is 28.
another
South
commercial.
Carolina is a lot cheaper than North Carolina. South Dakota is 30. Tennessee 28. Texas 20. Utah 39. Vermont is 12. Interesting. Virginia is 29. Washington is 55 to 59. West Virginia is 37. Wisconsin is 34 and Wyoming is 31. In addition to state taxes, the federal government charges 18.4 cents per gallon. On
They
top of
don't
that,
they don't add that in.
well, that's on top of what the state charges.
Hmm.
So you're at 40. Didn't I say North Carolina was, 41 cents. So 18 on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're 69 cents for
Taxes.
just taxes on a gallon.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna get you one way or another.
What did you say Hawaii was? 18
Uh,
cents?
I think 14, no, 18.5.
Yeah. I think all of those taxes are relative because the average cost of mid-grade gas in Hawaii is $5.90, which isn't cheap.
Oh, no.
So probably you might have a higher gas tax, but you still might have a total per gallon less than the lower states that have lower taxes on gas.
Yeah. Well, what is your gas, Jeff, right now?
What, $4.29 a gallon?
There you go.
Well, that's cheap.
That is cheap.
Okay, Dixie said $4.19 a gallon.
Oh, ours just went down today is four, might as well say 450.
Really?
Yeah.
I paid
At the beginning of the month, it was 490.
I paid $4.37 today.
Yeah. If I was to buy it, I'd get it a lot cheaper than that though, because I get the Walmart discount thing.
Okay. I'm thinking about going to BJ's. They got a gas station like Walmart does. And you can get it cheaper there than you can anywhere else. But you got to have a card. Yeah, save 20 cents a gallon on a gallon of gas. Well, it's still, what, $4 a gallon?
I get 5 cents off
They
from
take
a place here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be there was apps that you could get discounts on.
Yep.
I don't know whatever happened to that. That probably went out of business.
They're losing money.
You got to buy a lot of gas though to really make a difference.
You do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, 5 cents a gallon. I mean, granted, it's better than paying 5 cents more, but 10 gallons, you keep putting 50 cents in your pocket? You know.
Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We should probably see you Wednesday. Not sure of the topic, but we'll probably come up with something. Probably talk about food. Well, you remember the green stamps?
Yeah.
I know you guys remember those.
S&H green stamps.
Well, Jeff's old, so he would know more than me.
That's smart out.
Well,
Jeff knows everything.
well, Jeff used to get paid with 2 bits.
Jeff used to turn a square stone into a round one, and that's how they got the wheel.
I used to trade 2 wooden nickels too.
There you go.
They put 4 square tires on the car.
Well, I don't. Jeff probably remembers. I don't know if you remember these or not. There used to be places that you would work, and the company owned the grocery store, and they give you money. They give you little vouchers to buy your
Yeah, I
food and
know what
stuff.
you're talking about, but no, I never lived in a place like that.
Well, I know they were in Alabama and Georgia, but I don't know if they was
Yeah,
up that way.
I'd rather
the
have
mill villages, they had them.
Oh, okay.
What's that called?
because you could accumulate a bunch of credit there and then come to work the next day and the store's closed down. You're out of luck.
Yeah.
I'll take the money.
Yeah. Well, that I remember we came across one of those. I was wee little, but I remember the prices in the store was crazy amount compared to a normal store, and we were broke down because the car broke down, and that's the only way we could. They set us up with a house, which was 5 feet around from the next house that was identical to the one you were at. And there's a whole line of houses. We got out of there pretty quick, though.
And you could not take the coins from one area and go to another area and buy stuff.
Yeah.
I cannot remember what the name of that was.
I can't either. That's why I was hoping you would remember. And I believe they got outlawed or something. Well,
Something like it. Vester, what was the name of it? You older than I am.
Yes. Lord have mercy.
Matter of fact, you can probably ask Prepping 101 too. Prepper 101.
Watch, they're all going to come back now.
Yep, both of them are older than me, period.
well, we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'll give you a sneak peek on the way out of
Oh, yeah, some
the
tunes.
song Bring Me Back to Nature. And it's a rough draft. I still have to go over it. I'm just waiting for my throat to clear up a bit. So let me put it up on the screen.
Sounds pretty good to me. This must have been
Waking up to a highway hum, concrete skies and a setting sun. Everybody running, nobody knows why. This old world just passes by. Dust on my boots, pine in the air. Simple kind of life, waiting somewhere. Trade these walls for an open field. Find the kind of peace this world has taken from me. Bring me back to nature, to the mountains and the rain, where the stars still shine at night, and I can feel again. Take me far from all the madness and the noise that makes it hard to escape. Bring me back to nature, wash this weary soul again. Grandpa said the earth provides if you live slow and live it right. Plant your garden, chop your wood, thank the Lord for what is good. Morning coffee by the firelight, crickets singing through the night. No neon signs, no city chains, just old dirt roads and open plains. Bring me back to nature, to the rivers running free, where the wind moves through the pines like an old hymn passing through my soul. Let me rest beside my campfire underneath the cedar trees. Bring me back to nature, where my heart was meant to be. I don't need much to make me whole. Just honest work and a peaceful soul. A fishing line and a faithful friend. A winding trail that never ends. Bring me back to nature, where the wild birds always sing, where the cold creek water heals. Let me walk these hills forever, till they lay me in the clay. Bring me back to nature, before this old world fades away. Bring me back. Bring me home to the forest where my soul is free.
I applaud you for that one.
Yeah,
Good.
I still got to do some work on it. You can tell the volumes change too much in some of the verses.
Echoing, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a work in progress.
Well, it's like Dana said, you know, it sounds like what home should be like,
Mm-hmm.
in other words.
True.
Oh, if I walk out into the woods, I find a good spot to sit down. I
Oh, yeah.
just melt away. And if I wasn't careful, I'd probably fall asleep out there and wake up 2 days later.
I feel safer in the woods than I do anywhere else,
Oh yeah,
you know.
walking down the street or something.
Yeah, God, yeah. In a grocery store, yeah.
Especially Walmart.
I'm expecting them to get a daycare going now.
Oh,
Too.
I'm surprised they haven't tried it. But I've there's a trend to all my even the rock or the country rap ones.
Yeah.
I'm digging the banjo. I always say, because I can type in and describe what kind of music or instruments I want, and I always put banjo in there, and I'll say a heavy bass beat or something like that, and I'll let it run and see if I like it, and I'll add stuff to it or take stuff away from it.
Right. Well, I mean, you got to, you know,
Yeah.
you got to.
Well, it's not like I have a band on hand to say, "Hey, make this for me."
Well, now that tempo and what you had going in that, I like it.
Yeah.
You know, and I can see in chat just about everybody else liked it also.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon the only thing to do is to finish it up and see.
Yeah. Well, see, that's another song I've had for 20, 30 years. And I keep, I have it saved on my computers. And when I go from one computer to the next, I always transfer it over. And I just been sitting on them. I've got like 20 other songs that just sit there.
Yeah.
Most aren't any good by now, but some are. Or some I redo a little bit and they actually sound pretty good. But anyways,
Yes, sir.
we will see you guys Wednesday. I should have a video coming out on the cooking channel tomorrow. Taste testing type of thing.
No.
So we will see you guys on the next one.
Take care.